Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you a brief update. This is the rare 1958 Volkswagen bus or transporter van. In an earlier video, we were showing you where we did the whole, removed the whole floor, and we had the bracing was repaired. We had mentioned that this front passenger side had been involved in a collision and it pushed basically forward or towards the seat. So what we had to do is we had to pull the front end out, and then there was quite a bit of there's a big wrinkle in here. You can see where some of the paint it had a split here and a crease along here, and what we did is when we pulled it back out again, it basically leveled all this out or brought it back to the original position. So it was quite a frontal collision at one time because it was pushed quite hard in, which the floor pan, the new one, wouldn't fit in. And then this had a big kink in it too, because things weren't really that square. So now that we had everything all squared up, then we repaired the frame. There's a subframe that was bent. We straightened it and repaired it. And then we prepped everything for this brand new floor. These are very, very difficult to find and to get. And this is an original stamping from Volkswagen presses that they used back in '58. So this is an exact punch with all the seams that we're able to obtain from one of our suppliers. So it doesn't look like much, but it's a lot of work because you can see we still have a couple of screws set in. There's one in this far corner here, a self-tapper, and one on that other far side, on the driver's side. And then you can see along this lip here, we have a few screws from the bottom side to hold everything, to draw it down, to pull it down towards the floor. This area here with this clip is from the original floor. This is for the parking brake lever. They don't supply you with this locking clip, so we were able to cut it out of the original. And then there's a brace down below. There's a heavy-duty bracket on both sides that the arm or lever attaches to. So you can see the bead of weld on either side with lots of penetration. And then from down below, you can see where the guys have welded. You got the nice weld through from the bottom of the floor. So this is all reinforced the way it should be for the parking brake lever. And then you can see along the rail. So we did exactly the way the factory did it, where you've got the main spot welds into the main frame on this passenger side. And then same thing, the main structural there. And they're heavy duty welds. And then we replicated, because there was crash standards, believe it or not, even back then. So we've replicated the number of holes. So we drilled exactly the way they did from the factory. And then we did really nice welds individually. So we've got the exact same structure as they did the way the van was designed. So then later what we'll do is when we continue to do the bottom side, we'll get it up on the hoist. We'll finish welding across this firewall, the back of the firewall section, or this back floor area, and we'll make sure it's nice and tight, and we'll weld all that in. So next we're going to work on the sides and the flooring of the van. So in the next update, we'll share with you how we're making along with the cargo floor. So a brief update, this is the 1958 Volkswagen bus or transporter van. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.